The person who's saying that the country has been breeding for 38 years is a billionaire in Uganda shillings, might be a millionaire in dollars, in the same country which has been breeding. This same person, the kids are studying in the US. You get that? I think this game, Museveni has beat them hands down. They should be maybe go on the drawing board and ask themselves, why has this man ruled us for 38 years? What are we not doing right? There is a lot that you are not doing right, because you cannot be looking for the seat for 38 years and you fail to get it, and you tell me that you are really not doing badly. I think the opposition have tried to opt some, thinking that we can use violence, since he also used violence capturing power. This is a question. The person you are dealing with is a master of violence. So if you want to come violent, just be ready. You come with violence and he comes with 5 times violence you are trying to bring. Politics, game of numbers. Today, the gentleman called Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is celebrating 38 years because he has mastered the art of numbers. You go in someone's house, it's only Museveni's photo which is there. Some of these guys, when you ask them, even the opposition leaders, they don't know. They are known in Kampala. Museveni will just reach his time where God was going to call him. But as long as we are still voting and he's on the ballot, he will always win. So we shouldn't also start lying ourselves. Museveni is sharp. He doesn't even consider Kampala, even if Kampala voted, and Kampala has actually never voted him, but he's always the president. So,
but if Museveni is coming back, I feel like this time I just give Museveni, because it will be his last time, unless he wants to die from that seat.
One, you are not God. He might end up going up to 100 years and he's still on that seat. Most of the people in opposition are not there because they want to be in opposition. They are there because they want money. Once they become MPs, they are paid a lot of money. And they are 100% sure that if they stood on the tickets like of NRM, like especially in Kampala,
they will not win.
They will not win. I wish every opposition leader was like Cecilia Ogwal, this one who died recently. Actually, they are burying her tomorrow. She has been the only sober opposition leader to a level where she would face the president, even if she's disagreeing with him, and calls him my brother. This thing is not right. In his face, when she's even in the opposition.
FDC, which part? FDC?
Yeah, she was in FDC, but formerly she was in UPC. Even when she went outside Uganda, she defended Uganda as if she's not an opposition, as opposed to those who go outside and start talking on the negativity, and yet they are sure that it's the opposite. Because I can assure you, in Uganda, forget about social media. We are doing well. Even if I'm to die and come in second version, I will still wish to come back as a Ugandan. I don't wish to come back as any other tribe, because this is the best country on earth, and no one is going to force me to change that statement.
We are doing this video on 26th of January when Museveni is celebrating 38 years since he captured power, and then Bobi Wine, our president, is the leader of opposition, something like that. He tweeted saying that how Museveni is celebrating like 38 years of bleeding. Like, really?
Exactly the same way, like I said, I always don't want to enter into these people's arguments because they are too childish. The person who's saying that the country has been breeding for 38 years is a billionaire in Uganda shillings, might be a millionaire in dollars, in the same country
which
which has been breeding. This same person, the kids are studying in the US. You get it?
and is
even-
business in Uganda.
And even he abuses the president and still moves and reaches his home, comes back, which he cannot do, I'm sure, outside Uganda, because we've seen other countries, whether be it okay, let me not mention countries because people will be biased, but that one notwithstanding, we know what has been happening to people who have been opposing and talking bad about their governments. They are being killed, they are being imprisoned left, right and center, but this person abuses and even moves and goes to his home. This same person is saying the country is bleeding. Bought a bulletproof car. The tax correction board confiscated it because it hadn't declared. The same president he's abusing is the one who instructed the tax board to release his car. Yes? So, how is the country bleeding? When you can even move on foot, move on border, nothing happens to you. So that's why I always don't want to discuss these people, because sometimes I see they are thinking as 5-year-olds. I know Nope might come for me, but it's a fact that it's a fact that you won't rub off, or you won't rub it off. Let me also add this. Today, I think NRM is celebrating 38 years in power from the time they captured. And this day is of significance because it is the day they captured the capital city, Kampala, the day they entered in Kampala. So it's now 38 years from the bush, the day they entered in the capital city. So I would just advise the opposition that I think this game, Museveni has beat them hands down. They should be maybe go on the drawing board and ask themselves, why has this man ruled us for 38 years? What are we not doing right? There is a lot that you are not doing right, because you cannot be looking for the seat for 38 years and you fail to get it, and you tell me that you are really not doing badly. Let me also give them a piece of advice. The person you're dealing with is far ahead of your game. He's a strategist, he's a strategic person. He knows this game of numbers. You know, politics is about numbers, and that's what people forget. That's why these people make noise in Kampala and forget that Uganda has north, west, south. They make noise in the central, but this guy goes and camps in those villages. And these are the people who vote, because people in Kampala, when it rains, no one will go out. But these people in the villages where this guy has put more emphasis, it will even rain on them. They don't even have umbrellas. Kampala people have umbrellas, they will not go to vote. Village people don't have umbrellas, but they still go and vote. So, if you are going to... This guy has mastered the art of... I cannot call it democracy, because I don't believe in democracy. I'm not among the people who believe in democracy, because I know it was something that was imposed on us by the imperialists. Otherwise, I don't believe in it. So those who believe in it can move with it. But me, as long as I'm moving and doing my things, I don't care whether it's a 1-year-old who is the president, or it's a 90-year, or it's 100 or 50 years. I surely don't care about politics.
The way you're talking, be like, now for who are in opposition, you see, like how we have been talking. Now their response will be insults. Abusing.
Yeah,
You're not
but-
even from Uganda. Look at these people. No.
Yeah, they can insult me. Insults have never killed anyone. So you want whoever wants that seat should work hard, because the person you are dealing with has been in power for 38 years. He knows his game properly. Let me also add this. I think the opposition have tried to opt some, thinking that we can use violence, since he also used violence capturing power. This is a caution. The person you are dealing with is a master of violence. So if you want to come violent, just be ready for the repercussions. And I know what I'm saying, it's the truth. You've been victims of that when you've come with violence and he comes with 5 times violence you are trying to bring. You get it? He's a person who believes in numbers. That's why you find that people are complaining these pastors have got security people who are supposed to be guarding the president. Yes, he's guarding them because they have followers whom they will tell, go and vote this person. For him, he has mastered the art of numbers. He believes in numbers. Whether he will steal the elections at the end of the day, but I can genuinely tell you that the majority votes he gets are genuine based on the factors I've given, especially like the churches. You see, these churches, followers in the churches believe in their pastors. So if they tell them go and vote prize, they will vote her immediately. It's one thing people have forgotten. So politics game of numbers. Today the gentleman called Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is celebrating 38 years because he has mastered the art of numbers. So you want to win? Go master the art of numbers. Go look for votes outside Kampala. Uganda, I've had an opportunity of moving around the whole country. Actually, there's no place I've not stepped in physically in Uganda. And I know what I'm talking about. When you go even in these villages, you still find like there's like a small bar somewhere, someone's a small house, when we've been doing like some of these data collection which are involving locals. You go in someone's house, it's on Museveni's photo which is there. Some of these guys, when you ask them, even the opposition leaders, they don't know. They are known in Kampala. So you either accept the truth and sit down, redo all your strategies. I also would want to probably see a different face on the presidency. Though I don't care whether this one stays there. You want me to see that new face? Try
The
to.
wine's face.
Yeah, I wouldn't, like I've told you, I wouldn't care. Even if it's a child of 5 years or 2 years. Being a president of Uganda, I don't care. Whether Bob Wine comes, whether Bob Bebekur.
Why you put those names in the same line?
Yeah, because I know these guys have hated themselves. They've dissed each other in music, so that's why I'm putting them.
Bring them in the same line.
It's my right to bring them in the same line, because I know the other one is NRM. The other one is.
You're looking for trouble if you want. Why do you want to bring them in the same line? You know they are like this. You know.
Okay.
This one,
okay, chameleon.
Before they were here together, but now. Yeah.
Okay.
Different.
Okay, let me. Okay. Whether it's chameleon or
Bobby Wine.
Those ones have never been the same statement.
Even Bobby Wine and Bobby Wine not been the same.
No, you know the reason why they've never been the same statement? Because the truth is, Museveni will just reach his time where God was going to call him, But as long as we are still voting and he's on the ballot, he will always win. So we shouldn't also start lying ourselves. Because this guy...
I think should even vote Museveni next time. Why am I always wasting my vote?
Because this guy has got the setting he has from the village levels deep down where these people don't reach. I think is what needs to be broken. You get it? Yeah. Unless these people break it. Because you see, like, let me give you like a scenario. If you hear like this, GSOs, DSOs, you get it, like the district security officers and what, they are from village level. And when people are voting, they are voting based on that. This person comes, so you find like from the village to the parish to the sub-county. Already that structure is built, permanent and pasted. Till you break that, you're not going to tell me that you're going to win this guy. And you know, Museveni is sharp. He doesn't even consider Kampala, even if Kampala voted, and Kampala has actually never voted him, but he's always the president. So we either go back to the drawing board and forget about democracy, go back to something completely different, or if we want to play with the game of numbers, what democracy is all about, because it's the winner takes it all. That's what democracy is all about. And as long as the winner takes it all, Museveni is still on the ballot. I don't want to give myself false hope. I know you'll always be the president.
You know me, I voted twice. I voted in 2016 and 20. Was it 2021? Yes, I voted Vestige in 2016. Then now, last time I didn't want to vote, but now I had this friend of mine who said, "Hey, why don't you go? You bring, I take you, and like how give me transport, take you and bring you back, so that you can vote Baby Wine." So that's how I ended up voting Baby Wine. But but if Museveni is coming back, I feel like this time I just give Museveni, because it will be his last time, unless he wants to die from that seat.
You know, one, you are not God. He might end up going up to 100 years and he's still on that seat. So
next election is 2026.
Yes, 2026. Then
if he again
2031.
Comes,
2031. But of course, there's also the other truth why I always don't want to fight, say that he has been in power for a long time, is I know everyone has an expiry date. So even if he stays on the seat and it is time to go, he will still go. And even after he has gone, someone else will take over the seat. So let us... what can I say? We have the politics. When the political time comes, let's go participate. But when it ends, let's also go do other things, because it's not a do or die. You see, even let me also pass this. Most of the people in opposition are not there because they want to be in opposition. They are there because they want money. Once they become MPs, they are paid a lot of money. And they are 100% sure that if they stood on the tickets like of NRM, like especially in Kampala,
they will not win.
They will not win. But trust me, if they are sure that they will win with Museveni, they will do it.